Greetings, everyone. It is I, Kikoski, welcoming you to the stream, the pre-stream to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready for another day on Hills Far, and a day where we are sad to say that Coco no longer lives on the island. It was a very, very emotional farewell. As you can see, Coco was hugely torn up about it. To the end, she remained an incredibly emotive and expressive individual. We will indeed speak to the cat, but first, before we do that on the stream, by the way, hello Animex and hello Clouth, we will be going to do a villager hunt. We need to get a villager hunt done. It's very important. Very important indeed.
Mayhem! Yippee!
Now there is Animex with the Marines dooting to herald the sadness of Ariane. Yeah, there's a lot of sadness there. Hello there, that is 65 months and a 64-month streak. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Hope you're doing well. Let me just sort out a few things here. Can't complain. Excellent. I'm glad things are going well. I'm just sorting out a few things while I wait for the stream to begin properly. One moment, just doing some stuff. Very important. I know that you're all here waiting for the snow and making a snowboy. But I've just got to wait for the pre-stream. Got to wait for more people to turn up, for the chill and adorable vibes. Chill is very appropriate, because it is quite cold. Just one more of these to do. There we go. All sorted. Sorry, just doing, super serious, super stuff. I don't know how serious and super it is, but there we go. Hello, Ogre. How are you doing today? I know it is evening for you. It be evening. A very exciting day for us all, it being a Saturday. Kogo's emotion seems to be unknown. No. Lurking currently, that's fine. Lurk away. No, that is some deep emotion there. Look at that deep emotion. So much emotion there. We all know that Coco is an incredibly emotive person. Very emotive. And sadly, she's no longer on the island. She has moved out. Evening may be an understatement this time of year. As in, it is not just dark, it is super oblivion, mega super dark. Okay, is it dark, or is it as soon as you rest, a Dark Brotherhood assassin from Morrowind attacks you? Is it that level of superly suspicious? Well, time zone is plus 11. Wow. Yeah, so if it's plus 11 and it's nearly 2, that would therefore mean it's nearly 1 in the morning. Throw Coco out just before Christmas. Well, it's not a question of throwing her out. Also, hello, Albie. Hope you're doing well. It's a question of the fact that she had given us her photo and she asked to leave. And so that is the. That's how the island goes. That's the rules. If Cookie had asked to leave, Cookie would be the one to go. The one present nobody wants to get for Toy Day, an eviction level letter. Yeah, but it's okay. She'll be fine in the void. Coco is not allowed in winter. Look, it's the rules. Alias made the joke about Cookie going, well, you've not yeeted me yet, so that means I'm permanent, right, Arthur? It's like, no. Hello, Hobo Joe. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. That is a bold statement to make there, Cookie. Cookie, you are adorable, and you're amazing, but you are not immune to being yeeted. Look, Raymond's not immune either. Sasha is not immune. Sasha will also go. This will happen. There is no maybe about it. Jitters? No. Jitters is permanent. Jitters is a permanent. Permanents are exempt. And Jitters is a permanent. So if we're doing a villager hunt today, when do we get to finish inviting Jitters already exists on the island. Jitters will not appear because Jitters is already on the island. As a note, if we do get Canberra, we are going to invite her. And we'll just have to shuffle some things around. Kitty told me you wouldn't let me leave. Don't make me a lot. Look, Kitty might have been lying to you, okay? Kitty is known to be quite the troll. I would not put much weight in Kitty's words. Kitty is a troll. This has been scientifically proven by me. Evidence, I said so. It's quite some evidence, I know. It's quite some evidence. But I'm pretty sure the evidence speaks for itself. But here's the thing. Eventually, we're going to troll Kitty, and that will be that one day she will move back on the island, and then she'll be like, oh, I've handed you my photo, and now I'm going to leave. And I'm like, no. Then she will realize that she played herself. She will realize then that she will be living on the island forever. And the best part is the location. She'll be living where Jakey used to live. Well, Hillsfar finally get it. Hillsfar has had a villager for all this time. Also, is it a prison if they don't want to go? Like, am I a prisoner to my home right now? I want to be here. What, on Melandville? You could pick a better spot for me than that. Rossetti is not number 10. Rossetti is not a villager on the island. If anything, Rossetti is like 10 and a half. Oh, you see, Animax, that spot is... Oh, yeah, it snowed yesterday. That spot is exactly where she was before. So, wouldn't Kitty want to move to exactly where she was before? Doesn't that make sense? put everything back to exactly how it was. Now, I don't know if I have my Nookmar tickets on me. I'm probably just going to have to rush over. Ooh, we're going to have to change too. Hello there, everyone. There is no smell. Right now on Hillsfire, it's 2 p.m. on Saturday, December 13th, 2025. Now for today's announcements. Today we have a visitor staying at the campsite. I hope our guest is able to see what it is that makes Hillsfire such a special place. That's all for now. I hope you enjoy my love Mr. Bobby Days. Ooh. Huh. That's curious. We have a campsite villager. So we do have an empty lot. If it's a villager we want, we could completely avoid a villager hunt and have them move in via the campsite. Huh. I mean, I'm not going to say that's going to happen, but it might. Oh. Guess what? It's Raymond. Hey, who asked to see Raymond? Here's Raymond. I'm here at last, Crisp. How you doing, buddy? No, don't get up. Never mind. I just wanted to check in on you. How you doing? That reminds me, I have a little gift for you. I hope it's your taste, you fabulous gourmand. It's a peach. You could have handed me a photo, buddy. Instead, you gave me a peach. You slipped him a note earlier. Apparently so. Apparently so. I hope I surprised you with this visit, because aren't surprises fun? Well, he's here. He is here. Oh, this has been an unusual start. Also, we can absolutely get rid of that pile because we only have 9 villagers to fight. Or to give gifts to. Weird! I've got the exact same wall clock at my place too. Are we roommates and I just didn't know it? He's too cool, apparently so. No need to get me a cold glass of black tea or anything. Really, no need at all. It's not like my throat is parched and my lips are made of sand and... Oh, well, a glass of black tea will be delightful after all. So using a study desk as a desk. Very cool. With a desk like this, a screenplay practically by itself. Open up a brooding yet undeniably handsome cat staring out at the great unknown. So this is where the magic happens, eh? I'm glad I'm here to get the unofficial behind-the-scenes insider-only tour, right? That's all, Raymond. I mean, you know what they say? Everybody wants to purchase him on their island for an outrageous amount of Nutmall tickets. That's the phrase, right? It wasn't anything silly like everyone loves Raymond. Yeah, that sounds dumb. Why would anyone say that when we all know that what the true phrase was? Well, I should probably hit that road, Chris. Well, I'll see you later, buddy. Hey, I had a lot of fun today. Thanks for the memories. And by that I mean I've completely forgotten everything that I did here. Bye! And thus he was gone. Behind the scenes, screenwriter write manuscript which go bookshelves. He knows! Gadzooks! Also, hang on. Whoa! What? 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 Hang on. What? I got pledges to stuff. That is... Wada. Thank you ever so much, whoever pledged to both. To what? What? Hello, Sonia. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Somebody pledged to some of the things. I don't know who it was. They didn't leave a name, but I'm greatly appreciative. Stunned. In awe. Flabbergasted. Thank you ever so much. And one of them was to the CPU as well. One of them is to the CPU. The other is to Unreal Tournament. Hello, I am well, thank you. Every pizza cube. I recommend pizza. Tangy also recommends pizza. Tangy is wondering what pizza you're getting her. She's like, yeah, where's my pizza? Where am I getting one? Hello, I was promised pizza. Like, Tangy, you weren't actually promised pizza. Too bad. Pizza now. We need a nice pair of glasses. I actually prefer those ones. I'll have these. That. Would Tangy like all mushroom pizza with extra cheese? I mean, she is generous enough to want to share. So if you want that, then she would also have that. See, the fun thing is that I have pizza in the fridge right now. My partner and I got pizza yesterday. They treated me to pizza. And the fun part is we got so many extra things, like extra sides and other food, that we actually ate all of the sides and didn't eat the pizza until today. So today is pizza day. Today is the day that I eat pizza. I eat a lot of pizza. Right, so the first thing we need to do is catch whichever... There's Jitters. Catch whichever villager is coming to the plaza. There might not actually be a villager... It's probably you. Yo, Sandstar! Work those legs! Got a thing for you, buddy. Huh? What do you got, Didero? I've got... Thing! What's inside? Some pairs are listed right about now. Yep, it's done. Thanks. I'll eat you later. Time to flex your go-to muscles. I want you to have a throwback hat table. Here you go. What's going on, Didero? I can imagine it's getting busier. You go, Senstar. The only thing cooler than huge muscles is huge muscles wearing a Chesterfield coat. Sorry. Dom is absolutely on their way. Ooh, maybe Dom is not on their... Ooh. Is Dom not on their way to the plaza? No, Dom is absolutely on their way to the plaza. Okay, so we're now going to ignore everyone here. We're going to go say hi to the Berserk, because we can. Goal! I like those threads. Got a thing for you, buddy. Really? What is it? Full carts of the... Yeah, people think the shops are going to be closed for like part of a day or a day, and they panic. I wonder what it could be. Some pairs are listed right about now, and that's not even right now, to be in a week or so. Next audience later. Gotta give social you take. Please take a modern office chair. The reason why I'll be is because Christmas is approaching. And some people decide that now I need to stock up on everything. That's what they do. Yeah, trying to go. So, what do you need, Berserk? Let's chat. I kinda like having a tiki torch on my job route, Berserk. It's awesome. Hurdle practice. Don't hurdle over a tiki torch. You think Berserk is at the campsite? Why did you stop on the way? That's Jitters. We just spoke with Jitters. Just gave Jitters a gift because that's Jitters. It's getting worse. The Jitters blindness in Alias is getting worse. I keep wanting to call an expert in, but they don't know if it's gotten serious enough yet. So, before we go on a villager hunt, who's here at the campsite? Is it someone I'd like to move in? I feel like we've already had you. Have we already had Blair? I feel like we've already had Blair. Well, you're not a shy one, are you? My name's Blair. How kind of you to stop by. I absolutely love this island, don't you? The air, the trees, the water, it's all so splendid. I confess I can't help but think our family's been to live here, Nutlet. I mean, she does look cute. I mean, look how cute. That's very cute. Okay, she now looks a little concerned. I think we have had Blair. I feel like Blair is a I am now going to have to go into my house. Help! Says Sonia. Why help? I think we've had her. We're going to go to my house and we're going to see if I can see her photo anywhere. Dying of... Well, if you're dying of cute, I've got some bad news for you. We're about to go on a villager hunt, most likely, and you will perish of the cute there. You will perish. Let's go down here and see if we can find Blair's photo. Let's see. Hello, G-Bolt. Alright, so what do we got? Okay. No Blair here. No Blair there. Ooh. No Blair here. Have we had Blair? We might not have had Blair before. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on this villager hunt, and if we don't find anyone that I like, we can take Blair. She'd be recent. Well, if that's the case, we go into here and see if her picture is here. No. We actually haven't had Blair yet. But, if we don't find anyone in the villager hunt, we can then go get Blair. Is that not her? Where? Who are you thinking? Is not who her? I don't feel like we've had Blair before. There's a glare from the ceiling light. That's Tasha. That's Tasha. Different snooty squirrel. That's who you might be mixing it up with. That's who I might be mixing it up with. Tasha is a different snooty small squirrel. We might have done our holiday home, but either way, let's go on a villager hunt and see who we come across. This is why collecting posters is a good way to keep track of villagers. Posters are searchable. That is true. But I do have some posters of people that I do not have on my island. Hey, what do I know to get away in the skies? The hills for airport. How can I be out today? I'd like to fly. Roger. By the way, it looks like you've got a no-mile ticket on you in case you feel like using that. So, just get the paper call official. Where do you want to go? No-mile ticket, please. So you want to use your no-mile ticket? Roger. I'm ready to get you in the sky any minute, but let's just check. You packed all tools already? Yes, we are. Alright, let's get you airborne. I have no idea who I'm going for, but if we don't find anyone, we have Blair. Dotto 1 is Dotto Tal, will you be copy or Arc needs wings? Over. Roger, ready when you are. Okay, I'm a good flight friend, and when you need your trouble, just think, what would dodos do? Let us go to an island. Yeah, this is when Tanky's like, hey, Hey, I'm here. Time for me to move. And I'm like, Tangy, you live on Avatars. I can live here too. And it's like, Tangy, no. Alright, two down and dot of a tie down. Delta Oscars, go. Meanwhile, I'll be at a holding pattern here. Get in touch, we need tools of travel. Go catch some bees, chop some trees. Now, who we got? Is that Keaton? I feel like that's Keaton. I thought it was a deserted island, but here we both are. My name's Keaton. I'm here on vacation, soaking in the vibes. And you're a Sandstar from Hillsfar, right? Wingo, you are. I think fate have brought us together. I hope we make some good memories, you know. He says Wingo? Your phrase is Wingo? Wingo, that's right. That's what you say when you get that line filled on that game, right? Wingo? You know, I'm gonna go. He's very nice. But I'm not sure I'm prepared for the power of Wingo. I think Wingo is too strong. Well done, J-Pop, Stovetop Beach Tower. Do you require assistance over? I want to go back home. I want to pontoons and fly, but sorry, Mum, here about to Hills Fire. You positive? Because we're very positive, because we wouldn't want you leaving anything behind. So again, you ready? Wingo, is that a plane? Roger. Well, off November, Oscar Whiskey. Well, bye. It's alright, he'll find his way back. He's on a Nook Mile thing of his own. Tier 7 for that. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so not Keaton. We got Raymond already. I like him. Wingo is just too strong. I don't know I'd be able to stop myself with the Wingo puns. See, Alias is already on one of them. By the way, that dates both of us, Alias, that we know that. It's alright, he got on the island thanks to the Nook Inc. like holiday thing, so they'll pick him up at some point. I'll pick him up. This is when somehow we actually end up with Jitters, and then we have Jitters and Jitters on the island. That would be amazing, but I doubt it will happen. Imagine if that did happen. 2 Jitters. It would be too powerful. Oh, I know I've had you on the island before. What do you mean that song dates you? Oh. So, the origin... No, it didn't. No, it didn't. So, that song is a folk song, okay? From 1780. And when I first heard it, it was on one of the very early episodes of The Simpsons. Like, the very early ones. The ones from, like, the 80s. Well, there's a fresh face. Are you visiting from another island as well? Of course you are. Well, my friends call me Portia, and you are? Sandstar, all the way from Hillsfar even. Isn't that fascinating? Well, I may only be here for a short time, but I do hope we get to know each other better. You don't know this about me yet, but I always down to dish, darling. Season 1, exactly. So the 80s. Yeah, people think of The Simpsons as a 90s show. No, first season came out in the 80s. $19.89, yep, that counts. That's 80s. So yeah, not much younger than I am. I was not alive for long in the world before The Simpsons became a thing. Hey, that counts! That counts, it's an 80s show. Had a whole month of being in the 80s. It's okay, the Bartman is not much younger. Are Sims still on TV? Yes. Oh yes. They are. The Simpsons still exists. There are still shows being made, there are still seasons being run. I see Pink. I see Pink. I've definitely had you on the island before, that's Bitty. I don't believe we've met. I'm Bitty and you're... The game really wants to throw snooties at me. A lovely name you have there, Sunstar. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, if you're ever looking for a friendly face on your island visit, you know where to find me. I mean, we could. Here's the joy of any show or anything. You can just choose to stop watching it. Like, you can just choose to stop watching The Simpsons. I did. Then again, I don't watch much television anymore. So I guess it's a cursed pizza or some other toppings. Oh, sorry, I need to, I just completely distracted myself. I was thinking about stuff. The, Marge Simpson actress has literally apparently only just died within the last 24 hours. She was 96. This is something that I've said to a few friends of mine that would potentially... It's very sad that it's happened. That this is something that would start happening, which is that the show has been going on for so long that the actors and actresses will start dying. And then the question is, what do you do from there? Cephalobot. Cephalobot. I'm pretty sure Cephalobot is nowhere near low enough tier. Like, nowhere near. Yeah, they did, but they were also not a major character. Wait! Cephalobot's tier 4? Cephalobot's tier 4 right now? Buddy, you have an opportunity! You have an opportunity! There are 3 sticks there! You have an opportunity to be on the... Well, hello there. Bet you didn't expect to meet someone like me in a place like this. The name's Cephalobot. I'm an octopus around town, or in this case, about islands. And you must be Sandstar, from Hillsfar, right? We should probably stick together, don't you think? Buddy, yep, I love island life, peaceful and pure. I just wish I could live here. You could come to my island. Your island, huh? Hillsfar's the name, yeah? It's just like your island. This island coming here took some nerve on my part, so I'm not sure about going to another deserted island. But I believe in destiny. We met for a reason. I've just decided to move to Hillsfar, donk donk. Oh no, his catchphrase is donk donk. I almost could deal with Wingo. Now we have Dog Dog. Glad to have you, buddy. I'm really glad you're welcoming me like this. I'll just jump through my normal hoops, I guess. So, what are they? I see, you have to cut a Tom Nook Dunk Dunk. Okay, sounds good. Just, thanks again for being so welcoming. We just met 10 star. You're alright. Oh, the voice actress remarked to the French-Canadian dub. That explains stuff. But that does bring up a point. That the Marge Simpson actress is old. They're all getting old. Life is interesting. When I think of all the twists and turns that brought me to this island, it makes me happy. Happy because I got to meet you. I just don't. No one's getting younger. You see, I've not seen The Simpsons for a long time, so I don't know which actors have already gone. But there we go. We actually have a very interesting villager right now. Cephalobot. Nancy Cartwright must be in her 60s. 68. Yep, 68. Roughly the same age as my parents. Roughly. We only spent 4 Nook Mile tickets. Huh. So yeah, confusion about... Still not true. Confusion about various characters. And still voicing a 10-year-old. A lot has gone on in that year. I would just like to mention to you that that Lisa and Bart have been that age for longer than Ash Ketchum was 10. I keep not grabbing... Hang on. Wow, I'm really doing bad at this. Cookie, help! I can't dig a hole! Hey there, Arthur! Got a thing for you. Oh! Slim back, you! See, Sonia, this is what I have to deal with. I have to deal with Q. Look at this Q. What is it? I'm a purple out, let me see. Some pears, yum! When it's so fast, it's gonna be rude! Thanks so much. I want to sit next to it like an object. It's a desert out for the joy. What is it, Arthur? On chat. How do you feel about sharing your favorite hobbies and stuff with your friends? Love it or leave it? I for one love to share. Having friends who like the same things also makes it harder to miss juicy news. One time I totally missed out on a super special limited run pre-order. I was really shaking up my head still. That said, I totally get why someone would keep stuff like that all to themselves. I used to be obsessed with an indie pop band. When they hit it big, I felt super torn up about it. I was proud of all, but they weren't my big secret anymore. Feelings are way complicated. See, it's good that I was like, huh, that's happened with The Simpsons. And then people went, here's a clarification. And I'm like, good. I like to be given clarifications and more detail about things. And I've never been too proud to admit that I'm wrong about things. Oh my, am I not ever been too proud about that. Alright, we're gonna grab this, put the Nook Mile tickets away. But it will happen eventually. Like, one day we will hear the sad news that another actor or actress in The Simpsons has died, and it will be one of the main cast. One day it will happen. And it'll be a moment. I already hit it. Okay. I got it there first time. And then, as I say, what will happen? We don't know. Like, at that point, what will occur with The Simpsons? I have not watched it for a very long time. Then again, I've, as I said, not watched television for quite a long time either. I certainly enjoyed The Simpsons when I watched it. I haven't seen any of the more recent ones. Couldn't tell you what they're like. I haven't watched many things recently. You may have missed... I probably did. I will be going back because I ran out of... Oh, I don't even have any more watering cans in here right now. Let me go make a new one. Do I actually have any iron? Yes. Oh no, wait. Do I? I have the wood. Do I have the iron? That is a question. Yes, I do. I actually have one. One solitary piece of iron. But yeah, I've not seen The Simpsons for ages. It sometimes pops into the news. Normally, unfortunately, because an actor or actress has passed. So... Yep, I think that's got it. Right, now we got to get our shovel out. We've also got to do this. I am sorry, Blair, but you do not get to come to the island because we have now invited a robot octopus. He is pretty cool, though. He is pretty cool. Okay. Why not both? Because we don't have room for both. Is the one on the right side in the middle of the road not sparkling? I mean, we can wait and see. You know, there's one way to find out, and it's just to water it again. That was a fun time though, wasn't it? Watching some pumpkins. Alright, we've done that. Now we can go over here. Do this. There we go. You know, all this thing of me goofing and bumbling, that just tells you that once and for all that Kiko is not AI. I think that pretty much conclusively determines it. This is when somebody's going to be unconvinced. Gonna go over here, grab those. Oh, missed something. Yep, it's just Dom that. It's only Dom. There are a lot of things here. Why don't I chop down this tree first? This one specifically. I think your voice proves it. That is not as convincing as it would once have been. That is not as convincing as it would have once been. You get proper reactions to comments. So can lots of things like that now. And also sometimes I give dumb reactions to things as well. Sometimes I too am the derp. Okay, we'll plant that. Grab all of these. And do that. I actually got a comment today saying, "Wow, I can't believe you still make content. I watched you as a teenager when you did Ultima 7, and I just slowly became slightly more consisting of dust." I guess we just need to pepper Kiko with questions and see if he hands out questions. Rewards and gets frustrated. What do you mean by questions, rewards, and gets frustrated? There is some... Oh, oh, you're referencing that game that Twitch said, you should really do some content on that. The game where you can just tell the thing, oh, I completed that quest, I totally did it. I'll ask questions that would just give me all the answers and then I'll complete the quest. Without doing the quest. Yeah, as you can imagine, the fact that I'm playing Animal Crossing today should tell you that I did not take them up on that offer. The 19 or so dollars they were offering, for some reason, was one of the many reasons why I decided not to do it. The other reason being I had no desire to do it. It's definitely not my thing. That's the main reason why. $19 hold, yes. 19, that, by the way, was the maximum payout. So I could have got less. I could have done all that and got even less than $19. So just put that into perspective. I'll just put that there. There's a tent for sale, by the way. I think it was your Ultima plays got me. Yeah, lots of people came in when I played Ultima 7. Maybe one day I'll return to that game, but oh boy, if I return to that game, be prepared for those videos to take like 5 squillion months for me to complete. I mean, some people are already saying that Pillars of Eternity is too long, but Ultima 7 is pretty long. So whoever made it, so I think Space Keep suggested word prompt and tablet needs to be questioned on my life choices. Quest is a word, Apple. You are right. Quest is indeed a word. In fact, I dare say you should quest to remind them that that is so. Okay, everything's alright there. There's Raymond. Are we going to get Raymond's photo today? It would be nice if we got Raymond's photo today. That way we could then yeet Raymond. That's a point. Could we? Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I'm enjoying Pillars of Eternity. I think some people do not think about how long games like that are. They're like, oh, Pillars of Eternity is real fast if you just go straight for the main plot. And I'm like, what? What world do you play a game like Pillars and only play the main plot? There is no world. There are side quests everywhere. Of course I'm going to engage in each and every side quest. All of the side quests. I'm going to do all the optional content. You get a second job as my personal paparazzo, Sandstar? Got a thing for you, buddy. For me, kill surprise. Let me hand you a thing. What a fun surprise. Hello, Miss White now. Ooh, could you hear my tummy rumbling? Is that why you got me these pears? I'm just gonna take that away for 5 minutes from now. I can't let you walk away empty handed after you're so generous to me. Here, you gotta take a studio spotlight, okay? Spotlight on me, not giving you my photo. Ha ha! Alright, you got my attention. What's up, Crisp? I want a chat. Yeah, the snow is pretty, but it's so cold. Why can't they make hot snow, Crisp? I like to be able to wrap myself in a fuzzy snow blanket and take a hot winter's nap. You want to speedrun it? It wouldn't be... I mean, I wouldn't want to anyway. I would not wish to do that. Because here's the thing. If I... Blair could replace Cookie. The thing is... Alias, that's random. Who Blair asks to replace is random. So she could ask to replace anyone, including people who are not leaving. Or people who haven't handed over their photo. Unlike when you invite someone over via an amiibo when it tells you, hey, pick someone that we can ask to go. When they arrive randomly, they just pick someone. 10% of the time, it works every time. That means it's a 10% chance. She could just move in the empty lot. There isn't an empty lot. That's where Jitters lives. You know, the bird that's right over there. Because here's the thing. If there wasn't... Here's the thing, people. If there was an empty lot there, it would not tell me every time that the island was full and that nobody can, like, be allowed to move in. Because there would be a space, right? And yet there isn't a space. That tells you that there actually is someone there. That person's Jitters. Alright, let's sell all of these. I should turn up his music. Alright. Has anybody popped in here yet? We haven't found Bella yet. You ever think your version of the game is glitched, hence the black void? You won't... There is no black void, Alias. That is literally where Jitters lives. That is his house. And the fact of the matter that you were able to readily acknowledge this at some point in the past, Alias, tells me that it's just a case of Jitters blindness. You didn't have it at one point, and then you slowly started to develop it as time went on. It's just gotten worse. It's just gotten worse. It's just sad. Isn't that right, Jitters? There's one snowball. Where's the other one? I have no idea where the other one is. Oh, there's the other one. Okay. So we still need to find... I didn't check if Bella was in her house. I don't think she is. And she's not. Oh no, she is! I just didn't notice the smoke because it was blowing so heavily over to the left. Now is Bella crafting? She is! Ah, are you talking to me? Sorry, I was waiting to VOI Zone Eeks. Well, what are you making? Well, I'm making a shell music box. I dreamt the idea when I fell asleep wanting Maglev's in love. It's about trains in love, one of them. Hang on, that's not important. It doesn't matter if Maglev might to their relationship off the rails. He keeps doing that. Because I'm building a thing. What? Sandy? You already know how to make a shell music box? I do. I'm legit so sad you only knew. It's also to blow your mind. Since we know it, let's share the recipe with everyone else. Here's a copy passed on to a white lover. And tell him he came from someone who's going to be very famous, probably very soon. Look who's sending another one to DIY. Hi there. What do you need? I just want to give you a gift. Oh, what is it? I'll tell you what it is. It's fruit. What is it? It's a mystery. I'm opening now. Some pears. Yum. I'm winning so fast. It's going to be rude. Thanks so much. I'll trade you. It's a gown coat. You love those. Thanks, Bella. So did you need something, Eeks? I just want to. I did everything I planned to today, so I want to take it off ease tomorrow. You don't get to be as famous as I am by lounging around and have stuff to do. Okay. Bella has intense red eyes. Just because she's an intense little mouse. Okay, there is our snow boy. A lot of plants around him. Sorry. It's a little bit too far forward. I'm so embarrassed. Turns out I had this large snowflake stuck to me. Please take it away from me. It's caused me too much grief, and I'm sure you'll find a use for it. This isn't a good home, but I wouldn't mind traveling a bit. You know, meet some snow folk from all around, compare snow stories, try some new snow foods. I've lost a little weight lately, but it's mostly water weight. There's our snow boy. Snow where? I'd miss talking to him. This joke was brought to you by Kikoskia, a man with no sense of humor. We'd put a laugh track in here, but that costs money. You feel free to quote it. I don't remember what I just said. It was too funny, clearly. Getting dangerously close to 1,300 quotes. Those are copyright issues from what? I didn't sing anything that was actually a song. Hey, fishy, fishy, fishy! Come out of the water so I can taste you. Hey, fishy, fish! Hey, wish, wish, wish! You can play with me. The laugh track. Yeah. I mean, what if I made my own laugh track? I'm so sleepy anyway, what's going on with you? Then it can't be copyrighted, because it would just be me. Why should I say the folks from the Happy Home Mechanic come to visit? The bugs in the fall always get excited when the Happy Home Mechanic comes by. I wonder what score I get. What's up, Happy? Got a thing for you. Huh? Can we get something? Yes, you do. What'd you like? Thing? I'll take it up and open it. Thanks, Sonia. Some pears. Yummy, looks good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Sinstar, I can lay on the floor and eat that. I might even share with the bugs. Yes, Sinstar, a steampunk costume just for you, Happy. You see, I try to talk about things that have any sort of vague modern going on, and I just end up doing the, like, equivalent of, so how about that local sports team? Hey, how you doing? I couldn't even tell you what my local sports team is. You give me something? I am, would you like? Thing? So I still need to give a gift to Ione. Hey, what it is? I'm excited to open it. Ione and Margie. Some pears! Smells darn good too. I'll give me some in my belly. Ha 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 ha. I don't need freebies. Here, have a Joestar costume. Kaz decided, yep, you are now the pillow, Alias. Congratulations. Hey, what can I do for you? I just want to chat. I like to think of this whole space around here as a backyard. Now don't worry, that doesn't mean you're trespassing. Yeah. Gahahaha! Let's grab this. And there we go. This as well. This. That. And got a few more flowers you can get. Of course, the cats rule your house. You are merely the cat's servant. Well, you say that. There are all different kinds of cats out there. Just like people, no two cats are alike. Okay. Cats are slowly taking over the world. No, they're really not. They are really not. The sad fact of the matter is that quite a lot of cats, because they are exclusively the pets of people, do not have the capability to fend for themselves. Some do, but others don't. The important thing to remember about having a pet is that you should always treat whatever pets you have with respect, dignity, kindness. Yeah, but the feral cats that live in your neighborhood are not cats that live in the rest of the world. Like, just as I said that no two cats are the same, just because cats doing well in one place doesn't mean they're doing well everywhere. Because remember, I don't live in your neighborhood. I live where I live. Here, I don't really see many, like, cats that don't have owners. Hey, Kev, how you doing? We're talking about all kinds of things. Well, we've been speaking about cats. We're speaking about the French-Canadian voice actor for Marge Simpson dying. We've been speaking about the fact that I feel old. You want to talk about? I have not spoken about tomorrow. Should I tell them about tomorrow? Should I tell them about tomorrow and terrify them all? This basically is me right now, by the way. Me. That's just me in my head. Okay, so Cav and I have been working behind the scenes. You may not know this, but my computer is, shall we say, not exactly young. My computer is a very, very old... Yeah, it's old. It's 7 years old. Oh, Ioni's right here. Hang on. We are being distracted by Ione. Welcome. Ioni's here too, Tootie. Yeah, so my computer is very old. It's still going well, for the most part. You want to give me something? No, the computer is not on death's door. And this is precisely why we're doing the things that we're doing. Oh no, it's inside. Oh, this is great. It's some pears. Thanks, that's so thoughtful of you. Yes, thank you. Please take my sewing machine. Thanks, Margie. That is precisely why we're doing things with it. What's up, Tootie? So, we have been so excited to be hosting my favorite neighbors here in my home. What a red treat. Tootie, am I overdoing it? I really don't want to sound like I'm desperate or something. Are you upgrading? Partially? Getting the hang of it. Get how both of you makes me happy, Gleam. The UI has two issues. Faulty CPU at the beginning, replaced by warranty, and a dying PSU. Yes. Replaced by a more modern. Yes, so we've done that already. The things, however, that are a little bit concerning for it in the long term, what if I'm suffering now, is the fact that it's a computer that's 7 years old. Oh, this is great. In some pairs. Thanks, that's a thoughtfully. Well, now we're blinging out as much as the old motherboard allows. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Old RAM, not new RAM. What's in your mind, Gleam? All this furniture just screams, Marchie. At least it does to me, Gleam. I wonder what interior design magazine she reads. I guess you'll probably just ask her. See, new RAM is wasted. So it's not last CPU gen. It can take some used at this point RAM upgrade, a shiny new mid-range GPU, and a new SSD. All of which I need to install tomorrow. Me, the man who can barely get a power supply in. I need to do this. I believe in you. I'm glad somebody does, because I don't. I don't believe in me. But in theory, if this does work out, my computer will get a much, well, not much needed, but a second wind, as it were. My computer will be able to keep going for quite a while longer. I doubt you play... But here's the thing. I could play better games at that point. Like, I could play bigger and better games. Like, what, I think the most graphic... That's the thing. With the new stuff, it's no barrier for the time being. Yeah, exactly. For the time being. This is a hold things over and get as much worth out of the computer as possible. Presuming, of course, that it works. Any one of the four things that we are, four groups of things that we are putting into this computer could just not function properly. This could happen. Hey there, welcome to episode where we so fashion me lovely by Claw. Thank you. Plus, it's apparently incredibly time intensive and I'm very nervous. It's been so cold, my spines are chattering. Do you ever try to distract yourself from the cold by experimenting with fun outfits? I recommend it. I've already said to Cav that he should, like, just pack himself in a box and bring himself here, but he wasn't keen on the idea. Go right ahead. I do, thank you. I mean, that's the thing. We're gonna get this super fancy card and all that jazz, and I'll be like, oh boy, what game are you going to play, Kiko? And I'm like, I'm going to play this game from the 1990s, and then Cav is going to quietly sob. He would quietly sob as he's like, but you could play all these things. I'm like, I know! Time to play this game from the 90s. Doop-de-doop-doop-doop. That is what Kiko does. He plays what he plays. And it's an experience. After all, now... Hey, here's the thing though, folks. If I get a fancy new stuff, I could finally get onto that Fortnite's funnies thing that people say is good. That's still a thing, right? People still do the Fortnite funnies? Yeah? I'll be popular, murmurer. Finally, I'll be able to hit the limelight. Just at the right time. Chat I can have with some pleasure, I'll poke you. He will prod me periodically about Baldur's Gate 3. I will indeed be prodded. They'll be like, hey, this game exists. I'm like, I know, I'm still playing Pillars. Ah, do you want to know something about the how do you do fellow kids meme? how do you do, fellow kids has now entered into the point that putting how do you do, fellow kids is now a how do you do, fellow kids reference. Because people don't recognize it. The meme is so old that it references itself. That's how you know your meme is going strong. It references itself beautifully. Just beautifully. I was there when the memes were, you know, troll face and all the other things. Those were the memes. They were the memes. I feel embarrassed I haven't watched Pillars today yet. Well, the good news is it's still there all week. It is still there. You are welcome to watch it. That was also one of the memes. I was there. I mean, my channel's been making content since 2008. I'm old. So old. What if I told you that this is only the third computer that I have ever used for creating content on YouTube? This is only the third one. You record your voices, videos on Hypercam? Yes. Well, we built this one to last. We specifically went out of our way to spend, at the time, quite a lot of money to get things that would endure. Yeah. Literally, Lands of Lore 1, my first playthrough, has an unregistered Hypercam 2 in the corner. So you know it's good. Mental note, Cav, April Fool's Day next year, we gotta get an unregistered Hypercam 2. Yeah, you did! You did see what I did there, you did! You did! I nearly spit my tea. Ah, sometimes I can make one reference that one person gets, and they're like, ha! I got that. I'm gonna send him $5 million, but they never send the $5 million. They just don't. But ah well. I made one person laugh. It keeps getting... Well, they shouldn't be sending it in the mail. They're on Hypercam 6. Well, let me tell you that it has been a long time since I have used Hypercam. Hypercam is not something I use anymore. I have moved on from Hypercam. I did buy a copy of Fraps. I used Fraps for a... Cav remembers probably the despair that happened when Fraps stopped working on my computer. We had to roll back an update so that we could use Fraps for a little longer. And that was when Cav said, I remember the uneven sound levels of your Stone. So guess what? Cav went chill, we set up OBS, yeah. Well, guess what? They're still uneven in the replay because yeah, a lot of the unevenness in the volume is because the game has uneven volume. Welcome back to the 90s and the early 2000s, where sound balancing was a thing that sometimes happened. Sometimes a game had sound balancing. The rest of the time, you were lucky if everything was fine. Also, Cav, you know, since you got OBS set up, you could stream for a few clicks. And he goes, Kiko, okay. And then this started. I remember those first few streams. We had like hundreds of people. Hundreds. That was some time. That was a time. I think one of the first things I streamed was zeroing, of all things. It's pretty much a good thing that I did start streaming, because oh boy, is that line of revenue very much needed. Thought to Snowboy, we can do that in a moment. We can and will. But it's a very different thing, streaming. A very different thing. It also does mean that my time is much less my own in many regards. Remember when I used to stream 2 days a week? Do you remember that? I only stream Wednesdays and Fridays. We can also talk to Jitters. Yes, we can. Remember that? Only 2 times a week. Now it's 6 times a week. I stream more days than I record. Yeah, XCOM was big. XCOM was very big. So was XCOM UFO Defense. No, he lives here, Animax. You know, that villager that lives here. We'll go talk to the Snowboy along the way. I don't think the game would even let me invite him. Hey, buddy. Hey, Berserk! Working up a good sweat? Let's chat. This winter I'm kicking my muscle development to overdrive. Then when it gets even buffer, there'll be an awesome surprise for everyone. Get ready for Berserk! Needs Team Berserk? Let's chat a few more times. You go, Sandy! The other thing, cool in the huge muscles wearing a Chesterfield coat. You've said this to me already, buddy. Needs Team Berserk? Butterflies fly because they have strong arms and also wings. Butterflies are also the most beautiful creatures ever. If I made my own butterfly wings, maybe I'd get stronger arms and be beautiful. This is Sandy, can you get me a butterfly? Any kind will do, it just needs to be a butterfly. That'll crash the game. My buffer overrun, yep. Well, Genesis is right there. Don't go. Well, I shouldn't rely on other folks. I'll look for one myself, Berserk. What's going on? Oh no, it's spreading. Now he thinks that Margie's not real. I wish I had a bigger net so I could catch even bigger bugs. Whoa, what if I catch a bug so big I couldn't lug it around? See, it's spreading. First it was Jitters, now it's Margie. What's next? He's going to forget Bella exists? Snow peeps have it easy when it comes to working out. One good freeze and we got muscles like sculpted steel. Yeah, I'm pretty much the new Hills Farm mascot. I mean, can you blame folks that like me so much? I'm gorgeous. Yeah, he's really keen about this. Yes? It sounds a good home, but I wouldn't mind traveling a bit. You know, meet some snow folk from all over the world, compare snow stories, try and make some new snow foods. Now, Margie's here. We invite her while she's here to see what happens. I think you'll be surprised that nothing really will occur. I think it'll actually be incredibly humdrum. I think it will just say, like, you cannot invite a villager that already lives on the island. But we can try in a little bit. I'll just get my amiibos ready. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear, pardon me. Why, hello, Sandstar. Welcome to the Hills Farm Museum. How may I be of service? I'd like to assess some fossils. What would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. I'd like for you to assess all of these, please. There's only 3 of them. That one, and that one. Wow, we've really gone through the time today on this stream. Oh, it's more than one, I see. Well, let's take a closer look, shall we? Oh, yes, indeed. It is quite splendid, but last time already has fossils such as these. I would be tempted to put these in my personal collection, but no, I must exercise restraint. I'm told you now. Might I help you with anything else? I'm good. Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit. Alright, let's pop over here. I'm going to find out. I think it's a very generic message, if they already live here. But let's see. There's hard to see today. Give us a coffee, it's 200 bells a cup. Sure. Sure. I'm going to do some painting this evening, I think. I want to keep painting up my librarians. Do something fun before the despair of trying to sort out this computer. Cav's going to say, it's going to be fine, and then I'm just like, me. I brew this cup especially for you. Drink up, Goo. Cav came up with a funny nickname for Kiko when he panics. And it's a very good one. It is an excellent nickname. It's like, oh no, that's a good nickname. You can have both, by the way. You can have both. So I will type it in for you. I'll type it in for you. Panikiko. It's a mixture of panic and Kiko. Panikiko. Thank you very much. Hey, it's great. I just think it's neat. Kiko holding up a nickname. Thought it might be Ixkoskia. I'm quite pleased about the fact that inadvertently my username is such a good name for being shortened with Kiko. I'm quite glad for that. No, it's Panikiko. Panikiko. Alright, I'm gonna buy another one of these. Because we don't have one spare. And then we're going to sell this hill. God, someday I'm going to be able to put all these away. And we can just store flowers. Okay. That done, we can now put the extra watering can away, and then we'll do this bit of science. We might as well. Might as well do some science. Is it getting dark out there? Not yet, but soon it will be. This is something I need to keep in mind, because I need to bring the washing in. When does the sun actually start setting? What temperature is it out there? Soon, but not super soon, so I do have time. I got stuff there, we can leave it there for now. Cat fleas from the screen. And now, we shall engage in science. Behold, it... Darn it. Behold! It's probably going to be very humdrum. If we invite an amiibo camper, there is a guest currently visiting. If you invite a camper, current guests leave. Do you want to use an amiibo to invite an animal? Yeah. Please prepare the amiibo for the animal you want to invite. That's Margie's amiibo. Would you like to invite her to the campsite? Yes. But you're already here. Margie speaking. Sandy? What's up? Something you couldn't share face to face, Tootie? Huh? You want me to camp out at your campsite, and you're talking about the one here on the island? That's a funny idea, but I think I'm going to pass on it, Tootie. Okay, so there was something. Alright, now we gotta invite other people. Alright, we gotta... It's just like... But why? Alright, it's Jitters time. I don't know. Oh yeah, she's still here. Blair's still here. Right. Watch how we cannot invite Jitters. Watch how it won't let me invite Jitters. Also, she was wearing the clothes that she's actually wearing on the island. Jitters! Oh, hey, it's Sandy. How's it going? Hang on, the campsite? The one here? Why? You want to do a camping trip together or something? Because if so, I was thinking of going on a wilderness training ship if you want to come visit. What about... I know. I just said 90 degrees to the left and asked me. Funnily enough, you can invite them. You can, or at least you could, in the past, invite them. I don't know if you can do that anymore. It looks like you're trying to use an amiibo for Isabel, but she can't be invited to the campsite. She used to be able to be invited to the campsite, and there's dialogue for that. But, not anymore. That has been removed. But you used to be able to invite her. What about Bella? Oh no, what's Bella gonna say? Hello, Bella speaking. Hey, Sandy. What's going on? Come to the campsite. Which one? The one on this island? Is this, like, an irony thing? I'd rather go camping on a diff island since camping 10 feet from my house is kind of strange. Sorry, pass. Alright, what about Boris? What about Boris? Alright, let's see if we can get a good one from Boris. Alright, Boris, buddy. You want to come camp on the island? Hey, it's Boris. Wait, Sandy? What are you doing calling me? Huh? Can I camp at the island campsite? Sleeping in a tent does seem kind of fun, but I think I'll pass. Don't you think the island campsite would be better suited for visitors from somewhere else, Snort? Okay. I want to do this as well, because it's silly. We've got a lazy on the island, we're gonna make it Sasha. Alright, Sasha, do you want to come to the island? Even though you're already on the island. Alright, Sasha. Sure, hint, hint, use the campsite the way it's supposed to. Nay! Hey, it's Sasha. Hey, Sunstar, what's up? Huh? You want to go camping? Okay, so where you want to go? Hills Far? No thanks. If I'm sleeping in beside you, I do it on the floor of my house listening to the bugs. Alright, what about Raymond? Alright, so that one was a bust. What about Raymond? Raymond will be so on board with this. I'm sure he will. Nah, they're not. It's fine. We're experimenting with stuff here. Come on, Raymond. You're on board with this, right? Extra publicity. You love it, right? You love it. Sandstar, nice to hear from you. Thanks for calling. What's up, Crisp? On Hillsfar, you're saying you want me to stay at my own island campsite? That's bold. And I like the way you think, but that's really a spot for guests, Crisp. Dude, it's for other campsite villagers, not me. I'm too cool for that. I'm a cool cat, they say. I did like Bella be like sleeping like 10 feet away. I mean, it's more than 10 feet, Bella. 10 feet is a little over 3 meters, so, you know. Actually, 10 feet is 3 meters, so... Next stream makes it for the... Look! That is a long distance. It's more than 3. I mean, at least it's a couple of 100 meters, Bella. It's a couple of 100 at least. What can I say? Notice how Isabel woke up and was listening in on the phone calls. Why don't you go? No! She's just curious about the potential avenue for renting out the campsite to villagers on the island for, you know, glamping. That's a thing that people do, right? Glamping. They glamp. Just add a few more mod cons and voila, glamping. Three meters is just short of 10 feet by about 2.4 inches. It's actually slightly longer. Oh yeah, the 10 feet. You're actually right. I didn't realize that 1 foot was 30.48 centimeters. Huh. Me. It's slightly off. Well, that's what you get for imperial versus metric measurements. No, sunset here, Alias, now is quite early. Like, before 4. It's before 4. So yeah, the sun is already setting here. The sky is already turning orange over there. It's already turning orange. Welcome to being incredibly north, comparatively to other places. It is a thing. We used the wrong measurements on this side of the pond and now we have to do conversions. Well, you know what time it is though, folks. I am thinking about that washing. I do need to start getting it in. I do think it is time for me to thank you all for being here. It's time for me to become more like Panikiko. And it's time for me to thank you all, as I say, for attending this stream. You are all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, and wonderful. There are just a couple of things I need to quickly talk about before I conclude. Starting off with the sunsets for us around... Yeah, it gets dark quickly. There's my website, for instance. There's kikoski.com. You can check out all kinds of things there, including my schedule, Return to Dustland, but also Alex Wake and Power Brigade Hope. There's also my Discord. There you can join a large thriving community, which I'm often a part of. There's loads of places to talk about stuff, loads of emotes, based on Let's Plays and streams past and present. If you link your Twitch and Discord together, you sub to Twitch, use the Twitch emotes and Discord, which is fantastic. There's also the Patreon. Praise the wave! The Patreon is where you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's some Let's Play stream I hidden behind paywalls, but there is a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that you typically do not see. Including but not limited to the editing, compression, touch streams, touch recordings, and everything that makes all what I do a reality. And in these times, with the mortgage, bills, food, and all that jazz, I rely now more than ever on the people that pledge to me to make all what I do a reality. And those of you that do pledge, no matter how little or how much, that only get a different name and Discord every day since thanks. You also get the ability to push just to fall for the Patreon shortlisted votes. So you want to tap my pirates, the miserable soul. They also the Museum of the 20th Century, which is why... Huh. Interesting. Imagine how things would have been if that had made it. Imagine if things had been how things would have been. But remember, never put money towards me that you need to pay for essentials like food, bills, your mortgage, important life expenditures. Only ever give money to me that you can afford to, like disposable expenditures, like your fun money. Take care of yourself first, then think of me. Only if you wish to. If you want to support me in other ways, though, you can do so with my YouTube channels. There is Kikoskia, my 17 and, well, nearly 18 years old at this point. I was about to say 17 and 4/5. It's nearly 18 years of YouTube. I'm so old. There's also Kikvonskia, the newer VOD focus channel. And that's where my Twitch VODs go. I've been doing Twitch for a while too. I'm so old. If you want to help both channels grow, you can do so by liking and commenting on videos, subbing if you're not subbed, and if you are subbed, why not press that bell for those notifications? There's also the soon Kiko's channel will be able to vote. Kiko's channel can vote here in like a month and a bit. Just a month or so. Just a month. Jeez. There's also the social media accounts, which is Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, Discord, the community tab on YouTube. You can certainly learn to drive here. And there you can get notifications on when I start streaming, or when Let's Play videos go live, all kinds of random other stuff. I hope you enjoyed the stream, Bobby. There's also, I look forward to seeing Cephalobot as well. There's also the Throne Wishlist. There you can put money towards things that bring me joy, and some things that are needed for the job I do. One of those things being the CPU for my computer upgrade, which will hopefully go fine yesterday. Oh, I wish it was yesterday. Tomorrow, I mean. There's also some Warhammer stuff for the Marines Extreme and Avatars to Splendid, and some big box PC games. I have one more shelf of those that I can fill up. One more shelf of games. I don't know what to put in all of those, but I'm sure I'll figure things out as time goes on. Finally, I'm glad you... Well, I hope you'll enjoy it. I say glad, I've even not got to that point yet. There's no band camp, sadly. Finally, I need to thank all of you, because really you are all amazing, fantastic, brilliant and wonderful. You are the most heartwarming, kind and supportive community I could ever ask for. You are just so brilliant and amazing, you really, really are. And I'm just so humbled that even after all these years, you continue to be entertained by all that I do, because seriously, you are just all wonderful. You really, really are. You are the most awesome group of people. And with your continued support, I'll be able to keep doing all this for many, many years to come. As many years as is possible. So thank you all, folks, ever so much. That is, well, I'm afraid you can't. There is no single. But seriously, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Paddy Kiko, indeed. And whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream, by the way, that'll be Monday. All going well with the computer. I will keep you all updated. You will know if something has gone wrong, because I will be there going, meh, meh, on Discord, panicking via my phone, but I'm sure it'll all go fine. Cav will be there to help me out. So, we'll both be panicking if it all goes horribly wrong. We'll both be. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. Remember, be nice to each other, everyone. If everyone is nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later. See you on Monday. For some IKEA RimWorld. All going well. And it will. I'm sure it will. Right? Right?